Grown man business. All right, we got another episode of Red Ghost Sports Talk. I'm your host, Red Ghost. All right, we're gonna talk a little NBA right now. Talking about yesterday. It was some good games today, but I'm gonna do a video tomorrow about that. Um, Duke lost. We're gonna talk about college football. They lost to Utah. Duke was ranked number 7 in the rankings. They lost to Utah in overtime. Uh, Oklahoma City Thunders, they just beat the Lakers, but I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. Let's talk about yesterday in the NBA. All right, it was a lot of good games, man. There's a lot of good basketball games the past 2 days. Just want to say that, man. But yesterday, the Magics they beat the Trailblazers 102-94. The Knicks they beat the 76ers. The Knicks got a win. It was against the Sixers, but I'll take it. The Knicks they beat the 76ers 107-97. The Pacers they beat my Nets. You see that? Brooklyn Nets. And then Indiana Pacers they beat the Brooklyn Nets 104-97. I hate that. It's hard to even say that score. The Hawks they beat the Celtics. Now the Celtics have been playing pretty good basketball, and the Hawks they lost real bad the other night against Miami. But the Hawks they beat the Celtics 109-101. The Spurs and the Clippers, that was a war. That was a war. That's playoff environment right there. That's playoff type basketball with these two teams here. They rivals. They gonna be fighting it out in the playoffs. And we had a preview just the other night. The Spurs they beat the Clippers 115-107. The Raptors they beat the Heat 108-94. I know the Heat. The Heat had a big win against Atlanta, and the Raptors they had a terrible loss against I think it was the Wizards. Where they made a 3-point shot at the buzzer, and the coach called timeout, so they was mad and they took it out on the Heat. So the Raptors beat the Heat 108-94. Pistons beat the Bulls 147-144. That was high scoring. They was almost at 150 points. That was almost 300 points, man. They was fighting it out. That was a good game. I watched that. The Pistons, they beat the Bulls. They was going back and forth, man. That was going back and forth. It was a lot of good games that night. The Timberwolves, they beat the Kings. That was another good game I watched. Timberwolves beat the Kings 99-95. That was a good game. Them young guys, those rookies, they playing some good ball over there in Minnesota. Kevin Garnett, he's been a good mentor. The Mavericks, they beat the Grizzlies 97-88. The Grizzlies, Memphis, they started off on fire the first half. The fourth quarter, I think like the last 8 minutes of the fourth quarter was all Dirk. Dirk Nowitzki, man, he was going off, man. He was looking like the young Dirk. So the Mavs beat the Grizzlies 97-88. That was a war. The Jazz beat the Nuggets 97-88. 2 games with the same score, man. That's crazy. The Mavs beat the Grizzlies 97-88, and the Jazz beat the Nuggets 97-88. Wow. The Warriors got their payback. The team that gave them their first loss. Now that was a war. I watched that too. That was a nasty war. The Warriors beat the Bucks 121-112, and they had a little scuffle at the end of the game. I love it. I love it. They starting their own little rivalry. The Suns beat the Pelicans. I hate the Pelicans. I hate that name, man. I don't hate that team. I just hate that name, man. New Orleans Pelicans. Oh my god. I think I like them when they was the Pigeons or something, man. Penguins or something. The Pelicans. All right, the Phoenix Suns beat the New Orleans Pelicans 104-88. I watched that game too, and New Orleans needs some help, man. They look lost. They look worse than the 76ers, if you ask me. The 76ers got some talent over there. They just don't know how to organize themselves right now. But they will get there. I think the second half of the NBA, they'll start turning it around. But I just want to give y'all the scores. NBA, a lot of good NBA action going on. Like I said, Duke, they lost For in college basketball, Duke lost to Utah. Miami Hurricanes, they won tonight. They reached their 100th win. That's good. Uh, Miami Hurricanes is on fire on that basketball court, man. So next year we're gonna be a basketball school and a football school, baby. They don't want that. They scared of that. Yeah, but Miami Hurricanes basketball NCAA, they looking good. I think they ranked number 15. They looking real good. They gonna be closer now since Duke lost. But that's it, baby. I'm gonna give y'all the scores for basketball. We're gonna do some more basketball talk tomorrow. I just want to get this video out the way tonight because it was a good night for sports, man. Great night for sports. This is Red Ghost Sports Talk. Everyone who's on this channel, check out my other channel, Red Ghost 1, where we're talking about football. And there's a lot of football going on also, baby. A lot of good games. Grown man business.